Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube right now. This is insane, 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 insane. Let's wait until I get the notification from Facebook saying that I am live so I know that it's working. If somebody's in here, if you don't mind saying hello, hitting the like button or something so I know that you're in here, I would appreciate that. So again, we're trying something totally new. I believe I am live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So this is going to be an introductory stream for me on Twitch and YouTube. So I'll explain a little bit about what this is. So welcome to the morning chat room. What this is where I share my morning routine with you. We go over a quote, reflect on it. I was following a book called The Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday for about a year and a half, which is 365 days of quotes and a reflection on that. I decided to take a little spin on that, share it with others. And so today, the quote is accept responsibility for your life. Know that it is you who will get you where you want to go and no one else. And this is by Les Brown. He's a huge motivational speaker. And there's just a lot we can learn from him. This is just such a powerful quote. There's really not a whole lot we need to add to it because it's just, it tells it like it is. And if people want to, add something, if they know something about Les Brown, if you just want to come in and say good morning, I'm still kind of explaining what the stream is for those who are on Twitch or YouTube and have not seen the stream before. So welcome everybody. Oh, Taylor, thank you, thank you, thank you for the like. That's my girlfriend Taylor. Everybody say hello. So something else about Twitch and YouTube. If you're watching from there, you won't be able to, or the reactions won't come up, the comments won't come up. I don't believe anyway, because Facebook is my primary. So if you want to come follow me and come chat with other people. You can still chat with other people on Twitch and YouTube, but to do that and for me to see it and be able to interact with you on stream, you'll have to go to my Facebook, which is either in the description on YouTube or on my page on Twitch. So just trying something different, getting it out there more. And no, you can feel free to just watch it on Twitch or YouTube. My schedule, my usual schedule is Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and on weekends I go live sometimes as well. And yeah, so I made a lot of changes to the stream, like being able to do multiple platforms. That's why I decided to go live today. This is a little bit of a test, but we also have some great, content, things to discuss. So yeah, so welcome everybody. I appreciate you for being here, and I'm about to take a quick break to share out the stream, get it out there, and while I'm doing that, again, if you're on YouTube or Twitch, you can use that time to check out my Facebook page. Like I said, on YouTube, it's going to be in the description. Twitch, it's right on my page. If you click there, you'll be able to get to my Facebook page, follow me there, and yeah, interact with me more. Or you can stick on there. That's fine as well. And yes, so again, I'm going to take a break to share out the stream, get it out there, and yeah. And for those who have been here before, I hope you enjoy the new edits I've made to the stream. It's not just the fact that I'm streaming to multiple platforms. And yeah, come in, say good morning, say hello. Let's get started. I also have a new music feature, so please comment and let me know if the music is working. There hopefully are not licensing issues. They say they cover licensing for Twitch and YouTube, but who knows for Facebook. So let's switch to this screen and let's try out the music. And again, please, please, please comment if the music is working or if it is not. I have not started yet. I'm going to start it in three, two, one. Again, please, please, please comment if the music is working, if you can hear it. Jasmine, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the music is coming through the stream as it should. Please let me know in the chat if that is the case. I'm just going to switch back to the regular music because I don't think it is working. But please, please, please comment if you do hear it. Um, All right, I am done sharing. Thank you guys for hanging out with me through that. I apologize. Helps me share out the stream, get it out to more people. So again, welcome, 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 welcome. I appreciate you guys for being here. Addison, thank you for dropping that link there, buddy. And I hope you guys got a chance to look at the quote that we have up for today. So again, Les Brown, he says, accept responsibility for your life. Know that it is you who will get you where you want to go and no one else. It's similar to the quote we had up yesterday that really said, you know, I'm not a product of my circumstances, I'm a product of my decisions. Really, nobody's going to, you have control over where your life goes, and you know you can't blame anybody else for where you're at except for you. So take responsibility. And yeah, morning, Addison. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So big changes today. Let me know what you guys think of these changes. If there's any issues with noise, if there's more lag, if you notice more of a delay, less of a delay. We are currently streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook simultaneously. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, I apologize. The chat will not come up for you. The reactions won't come up, but you're still more than welcome to hang out there and watch, or you can go to my Facebook page and watch me there, and you'll be able to comment. Your comments will come up. You'll be able to talk to everybody else in chat. But I appreciate you for being here. I hope you get some value out of this. And yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. If this is your first time watching, what this is me sharing my morning routine with you. So we go over a quote, talk about it, and it's usually just a simple positive message or an inspiring theme behind it. And yeah, so today is kind of a test for me. Usually I'm live a lot earlier, around 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is the weekend too. Normally I'm just Monday through Friday, but again, I made all these changes. I wanted to test it out, but I also have some good content for you guys. And yeah, today is all about success, thinking about what success means to you. So I want you guys to think today about that, what success really means for you. So, um, like I said, there's really not a whole lot to add to this. I think Les Brown put it in a great way. If you haven't heard of Les Brown, he's a huge motivational speaker amongst names like John Maxwell. He's actually worked with John Maxwell. He is just a very large motivational speaker, but he's done a lot of other things. He worked in the House of Representatives for or representing Ohio. He was also married to Gladys Knight at one point, and just definitely a lot to learn from him. I haven't dug into him too much. He's written books and things like that as well, but a lot to learn. And I know that he's followed by a lot of people. He's impacted a lot of people's lives in a positive manner, and just tries to give value in the motivation and success space. So if you know anything about Les Brown, if you want to add to the discussion there, if you want to say something about the quote, what it means to you, I think there is a lot to say. I think there are a lot of people, and we talked about this yesterday, who do have that "woe is me" mentality and think what happened to them in their life really brought them to where they're at, and it means that they're not gonna be able to amount to anything else, and they need to change that mindset. It's all about, like he says here, accepting responsibility, realizing if you want change to happen, you need to be that change. If you want change to happen in your life, anyway. And yeah, so it's really an empowering message that you can do whatever you want if you're willing to put in the work and have that mindset that you're responsible for where your life is at. Take it by the reins, and yeah, that's what this is all about. So again, accept responsibility for your life. Know that it is you who will get you where you want to go, and no one else. So if you haven't already, please, please, please go ahead and drop a reaction. Just a huge way to support, get more people in here. I hope you guys are having a good morning so far and are enjoying the weekend. I'm having an awesome weekend. It's going by a little too fast as usual. But yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's also nice to get to know you and to see you. So anything you comment is appreciated. Let me jump to the so again, today is all about success. So we have this quote up. If you still want to add something about the quote, you are more than welcome. So let's check out my new morning news format. So again, if you haven't been here before, what this is, each week, once a week, I share positive morning news that happened that week. I take it usually from Tank's Good News. And that's not what I'm doing today. I'm sharing a journal entry of mine, which will, I believe, turn into a blog post that I plan on posting today. Um, and so you'll notice it doesn't really read like a journal entry. I figured it was going to turn it into a blog post, so that is why it's written like this. But I wanted to share with people this looks a lot different than my old morning news segment. But let me know what you guys think. If you like this whole new format, if there's things that you don't like, please, please, please share. If there's any issues with audio, lag, anything like that, please, please, please let me know. If there's more of a delay, if you like it better, if there's less of a delay, any feedback would be appreciated, because this is very different. I've added a lot of things. Again, we're streaming on 3 platforms, and the whole format, I have made a lot of changes, just customizing the stream a lot. And yeah, so let's move on to what I want to discuss here, which is the journal entry I had yesterday slash blog post. And this came from a book I'm currently reading, which I was recommended, and it's called The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. Again, I was recommended it. I don't, you know, um, it's not a book I would have picked up offhand just if I was looking for books, but it does relate heavy to what I do and, studying people in the motivation and success space. The author, Darren Hardy, is a co founder of Success Magazine, and he's done a lot of things. Carol says, "Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning." I appreciate you for being here, Carol. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you notice, there are a lot of changes to the stream. Let me know what you think about the changes. If there's considerably more lag, if there's any audio issues, please, please, please let me know. If you like the changes, then please, there's, like I said, it's definitely a lot different, and we're also streaming on multiple platforms now at the same time. Facebook is still the primary, so comments and things like that only come through on Facebook. But people are still more than welcome to watch it on YouTube and Twitch as well. And you should easily be able to find links to my Facebook that will get you here. And you can also see I have my Facebook down at the bottom of the screen as well if you want to easily find me there. Carol says, sounds quieter. Not sure if it's my imagination or not. Okay. I mean, if you're listening on like full volume, are you able to hear me fine, or should I raise the volume? That's my question. If it's too quiet and you're on full volume and you can barely hear me, then that's an issue, and I can easily adjust that. Just let me know. But I know if I put it up full blast, I'll be, blasting somebody's eardrums. So, um, don't want to, do that either. Have them pop into the stream and I'm way, way, way too loud. So please let me know if if I'm on full volume and it just is too quiet. So again, let's get to what I wanted to talk about today. Again, this is a journal entry I did yesterday, and it's an idea, kind of a little homework assignment I gave myself after reading. Oh, she says I can't hear you well even with full volume. Oh, okay, that is an issue. Okay, let me bring it up a little bit. Oh, let me know how that is. How that is. Let me know if anybody thinks that is too loud or anything like that, or how people feel about this volume. Again, I made a lot of changes, so stuff like this is going to happen. But let me know what you think about that. This might even be a little too loud, but I want to know. I want to know that feedback. Carol says much better. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, so let me go back and resume. Um, so something that he talked about in the book, again, this is from a book I was recommended called The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster. And something he talks about is and this is coming from the founder of Success Magazine, who is a coach on success. And he had an interview with somebody, um, and I can't remember the name of the person, but he asked them to define success, and their definition really, shook the ground beneath him and made him realize, he's a coach on success, but he hasn't really sat down and thought about what success means for him. He's defined it before, but not in the same way. So I'll, show you a little bit about what I mean by that, because on that we've talked before, basically saying that success is really different for everybody. So let's dig in. So I'm just going to read this. I apologize if there's any spelling issues, stuff like that. Obviously, once I do make this into a blog post and formalize it, I'll make it more proper and have it read nicer. So defining success. At its roots, I feel success means to feel fulfilled. This can come from any area in life. Success can be reached through any goals you may have. Everyone's definition is different based on what makes them feel fulfilled and what they want to accomplish. It also constantly changing. So let me know what you guys think. If you have a definition of success that you want to share, what you think about that definition. I'm going to read that again because, again, that's the core definition of success. I said, at its roots, I feel success means to feel fulfilled. This can come from any area in life. Success can be reached through any goals you may have. Everyone's definition is different based on what makes them feel fulfilled and what they want to accomplish. It also is also constantly changing. So Addison says, "Sounds good now. I could hear before too, but had my speakers on blast." Okay, good to know. Good to know. I feel like it's different if you're on a computer and on your iPhone. When I'm on my computer, if I have it at this volume, I need to turn down to like quarter volume. But if I'm on the iPhone, I don't test my stream on there. So um, yeah, it's definitely a lot different. So then I go into, and this is something that my friend who recommended that book, The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, something that he said to me is he breaks down, and this is my friend Juan, um, and he didn't say if he wanted to define success, but he did say basically success breaks down into three things that he focuses on, and he focuses on his financials, his relationships, and his contribution, and contribution really being the main thing, trying to give value, and we'll dig into that. So, if you want to define success, you can think of three things: one, your financials; two, your relationships; and three, your contribution. And ask yourself the following questions: what does success mean to me? What drives me? What am I truly passionate about? And when I picture myself being successful, what does that look like? So, what this does, why I think this is really important is, it helps drive you, makes you realize, why you're doing what you're doing, why you're so passionate about what you're doing and what you're working towards. It's a great practice before you want to set goals, or just while you're doing something. If you're feeling down one day and saying, why am I doing this? Why am I working so hard without getting anything? You can think back to this and think about why you're passionate about it, what you're passionate about, who you're doing it for. It's not just for you. And, that's what this practice is all about. And I think it's really good for everybody to, you know, it helps to realign. And like I said, it can be a great practice before you set your goals to, really make you think about what's important to you. And it can, help you realize what you want to do, where you want to be. Um, and I'm going to dig into that in my blog post as well. After at the end of this, I'm going to say why this is an important practice. So then I move on and say challenge yourself to think critically about contribution. Again, Juan, my friend, he says contribution is the strongest part. I believe that as well. And I say whether it's a positive impact you want to make on friends, family, or um, to any cause that you're passionate about. Again, whether it's a positive impact you want to make on friends, family, or to any cause that you're passionate about, money is not a great lasting motivator, but giving back to someone or something you're passionate about is. Let's see, Addison says, I've been thinking about this a lot lately. Ironically, I think that finances uh, equaling success is a Western world way of thinking. I like the part about contributing, contributing. Yeah, no, it's really powerful, and that's the whole thing about this whole self improvement type of thing. As soon as you really start paying attention to your health and fitness, or you start listening to motivational things and start thinking to yourself what's important in your life, at least this is what happened to me. I start down the rabbit hole and things start improving in all areas, and you realize that it takes time, it takes a lot of work in all those areas, but um, you start thinking to yourself and becoming more aware and thinking more about what goals you have, and where you want to be. And no, it's huge. So good to hear that you've been thinking about this a lot lately, Addison. And you know, if you decide to run through this process, if you have any questions, if you um, just liked the process, then let me know. Um, Again, so I'll post this later so you guys can refer back to that. Don't feel like you have to write everything down that I have here now. These questions that you're going to ask yourself and the things to think about. And Addison, you said contribution is a good note, and I agree. I think that's an amazing thing to think about, and it's the most powerful driver there is. Like I said, money is not a great lasting motivator, but giving back to someone or something that you're passionate about is. Um, and so it's important to find that. So I'm actually going to share with you guys what my definition of success currently is. There's some things that I took out because they're a little personal, involved other people, and maybe personal for other people as well. So I took those things out, but there's still, a lot you might lean from what I decided to define success as myself. So, again, this is something that's constantly changing. What's success for me now isn't going to be the same as it is in 5 years. This is always a good practice to, keep on hand and be thinking of. And um, if you don't have this in the back of your mind, if you can't define what success is to you, then that should be something that's a problem. You have no idea what it really means. And so it's important to sit down, realize what you're really passionate about, and think about these things. So I said, what is success to me currently? Success is not living paycheck to paycheck, minimizing my monthly payments, and being able to support myself and my family without worry. And that's, mainly financials, a little bit of relationships, and a little bit of contribution for family. And, you'll realize that a lot of this is tied together, and most of your passion has all those things tied in: financials, relationships, contribution. They're really, a package. And then I also said success is not ever feeling stuck in my job, or, you know, never really feeling stuck, period, is a great, um, is really where I'm probably going to leave that, because I don't think should just be in my job and truly enjoying what I do for a living. Um, I think that's just super important. It's always important to keep a perspective and to be happy where you're at. Too many people feel like they're stuck, and I never, never, never want to feel that. I'm happy with my job. I'm happy with what I'm doing currently, and but I just, want to make sure that I'm never going to be at that point, or that's what I'm working towards, and that's part of what I define success being. And then this last part says success is being able to provide to my family when in need, especially including my parents, to pay back for all they've given me. So those are big things of what success means to me, and you guys can see how I took, the questions that I asked myself and the things that I was thinking about when I thought of that. So yeah, I mean, that's some personal stuff, but I hope you guys get something out of it. You get some value from that. And again, I will have a blog post sharing it as well, and digging a little deeper into why it's important. And I'll share that on my page as well, so you guys can check that out when it's done. Um, and Yeah, but that's the bulk of it, and I wanted to share it because I think it's important and it's a good practice, and it's always good to keep in mind why you're passionate about what you're doing and who you're doing, the work for, and no, helps you in the core of it. Like I said, I'll go back to what I said, where um, money is not a great lasting motivator, but giving back to someone or something you're passionate about is. Um, and Yes, so I hope you guys enjoyed that discussion for today. And I always say someone something I'm grateful for, and I encourage you guys to say someone something you're grateful for as well. You don't have to say anything, you can just think about it to yourself. I know a lot of times that's personal. And for me today, I'm just really happy that the multi-stream work, the fact that we were able to do Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time without any, it doesn't sound like we had any really major issues. We had some volume issues, but other than that, it looks like everything worked pretty nicely. Let me know. Edison says I can agree with all that. Well put together. Thank you, Edison. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's always. I'm glad to hear you've been thinking about that stuff lately, and like I said, I think a lot of times. A lot of those things come together when we happen to start thinking more about our health and fitness. We start to think, about other lives, other areas of our lives, and how we can improve there, and what's important to us, and what we're passionate about and what we want to work towards. So yeah, no, it's all very important and all good stuff. So if you're in here right now, if you have not hit the like button, if you um, enjoyed watching this, if you want to put an angry face, that's fine by me too. If you want to react to the stream, please, please, please do. Helps the stream immensely. And if you're not following already, and this is just on Facebook, if you're not following already, you can type in !notify in the chat, follow. You can subscribe on YouTube, or you can follow as well on Twitch. I honestly don't know what it's called on Twitch. If it's subscribe, follow for the initial, I think it's follow. But yeah, so you'll get notifications when I go live. I'm live Monday through Friday, and so this stream is a little different. Normally, I don't share blog posts like that or personal journal entries. Oh, Taylor's there's my angry face. Nice, nice. um, yeah, no, I hope you guys enjoyed the chat though, and got some value out of this. And no, definitely think about this quote today from Les Brown. He says, "Accept responsibility for your life. Know that it is you who will get you where you want to go, and no one else." Again, any feedback? We had a ton of changes today. Let me know your guys' thoughts. If you got value from what we talked about too, please comment, let me know. It's great to hear from you guys. I appreciate all your feedback. Addison, Carol, thank you for being here. Taylor, thank you for popping in, and I appreciate all the you know uh, all the additions to the conversation and the feedback. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. um, Taylor says, "Are you too mad at Ollie to show him today?" Yeah, yeah, he pissed me off a little bit. I'm kidding. No, I'll show Ollie. uh, Fuck tired. He's tired. Yep, yep, yep. Here's boy. Ollie. Okay. All right. I hope I didn't show any. Say hey, say hey. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, he didn't look comfortable at all. He didn't want to be bothered. But no, thank you everybody. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have a great day. And no, I appreciate you all. And go crush it today. Taylor says, "Oh, you guys made up." Yeah, Oliver, he sucks up, and I yeah, easily fall back into his good graces. Quit licking yourself like that. All right, all right. Anyways, everybody have a good day. Have a good rest of your weekend, and I will be live again tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new style of the morning chat room, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Go crush it today.